Can you take us through the timeline from your perspective, how things went down and how you ended up here?
Well, Joe has been trying to get me for years. He has a great relationship with my agent, and it's just obviously just the great timing. When I came here for my visit, I had a conversation with him, and he just made me feel comfortable. And I felt like this was the right situation for me. I had other situations out there, but I just felt like this was it. I mean, something in my heart told me to make this decision. I felt comfortable with being around Joe.
When you go from making as much money as you've made in this league to the deal that you signed to come here, it's a different everyday existence. I mean, how do you come to terms with that, number one? And what's motivating you to maybe prove some doubters wrong that think you may not be able to play at that elite level anymore?
Well, it's really not about, proving my doubters wrong. That doesn't concern me. I mean, guys have injuries throughout the seasons and throughout their career, and it's just unfortunate. I've been one of the top guys in this league for several years, and I've dealt with some injuries over the years that really hindered my career, and it makes up for a great story, and that's what I'm looking for. I've worked my butt off the last 2 years, and I'm going to continue to work my butt off to get myself in great shape and get my knee right and contribute to this team the best way I can. So I'm looking forward to the journey. I mean, I don't have to prove anything to nobody, but myself.
Tracy, what was it that Joe said to you that made you feel comfortable here, and what questions or concerns did you have for him about the situation here?
Well, you know what? I didn't have any questions or concerns. I wanted to play basketball. That's what I told him. I want to play basketball. And, if anybody knows me, I don't show a lot of emotions, but I have a chip on my shoulder. And, I carry things in the back of my mind. That's what really motivates me. If y'all have a conversation with Darryl Walker, who's one of our coaches, he coached me in Toronto, and he said some things, and I kept that in the back of my mind. It really motivated me. So I'm not one to go and hide in the closet, for a lot of negative things that were said about, how I'm done, I can't play no more. Like a god or somebody came down and just stole my talent. That's not the case. I was fighting back from a knee surgery. So, but what he said was just, he definitely wanted me to be a part of this team. I'm only 31 years old. He kept, reiterating that I'm still young and I still have a lot of basketball. With the training staff and the guys that we have, I feel that I'm going to be okay. So, that's refreshing, and I'm excited about this upcoming season.